Time is of the essence. We must assist our allies.
So, Matt Hansen, seriously, why don't you give up? Trump is gonna come for you, whether you like it or not. So, I think I prefer waiting for Phantom Blade Zero. How come these video game companies, well, I'm not saying from outside America, unless of course, Compulsion Gaming has to completely shut down because Poliver is going to be the Prime Minister, which I think he already comes the Prime Minister. I need to recheck this. Now for any video game companies based on America, or say they are in the California, well, sometimes they're not gonna follow Donald Trump. They're gonna continue to double down, unless of course they replace Gavin Newsom with a new governor. Yeah, someone that is pretty much capable. I don't know how all the states react for that new executive order, which I hope Donald Trump just noticed, but at least Grumps are pointing out all the bad apples, including informing Senator Pete Higginson, I believe his name, that Activision has a contract with the DoD, Department of Defense. For that, let's check on Phantom Blade Zero. Now it says here, this is from MSN, Phantom Blade Zero offers 4 difficulty options. 4? I want to see this. With a quality life features for things like boss battle. Things like boss battle. The hack and slash action RPG blends Ninja Gaiden style combat with Souls-like map exploration. The game features 30 main weapons, 20 plus side weapons, 20 to 30 hours main story content, and 20 hours of additional side content. 20 hours, so 40 hours at best? Not including the New Game Plus. It was revealed in an interview that Phantom Blade Zero will offer 4 difficulty options. The hack and slash will also features several leniencies, I can't even say that, in its gameplay, such as boss battle. For example, players won't have to completely restart boss battle in Phantom Blade Zero. If they reach a boss second phase, if defeated, players will restart from the farthest phase they managed to get. Ooh, that's very good. Phantom Blade Zeros is an upcoming RPG from Chinese studio S-Game. The game was compared to Souls-like games and Devil May Cry after its announcement. However, the studio didn't take long to clarify its main inspiration, stating that Phantom Blade Zero features a Ninja Gaiden style combat within Souls-like map. In other words, blend traditional hack and slash gameplay with areas that encourage exploration. More importantly, Phantom Blade Zero will include many features Souls-like often refuse to implement. I see. I wonder what they refuse to. If you guys know about this, the many Souls-like features that they refuse to implement, let me know in the comments. What would you think? Looks absolutely incredible. Fast food combat, pure action game, main story to 20 to 30 hours content, or that's the main story. 20 to 30 hours side content, that's what we see. 4 difficulties from easy to very hard. Okay, although it's a shame oh wait, they have PC. I thought they didn't have PC port, but they do. Now, this is good, which I hope Stellar Blade will come to the PC at some point, because usually I don't think Shift Up is going to use Nixus. Unless, of course, they have their own PC port, which they might as well make it before 2025. It remains to be seen. But that's another video discussion in another time. So, what about Avowed? What would you check? What's happening? Oh, found one. This is interesting. Of course, whoever it is. Stacy Henley, as expected. Avowed Flora, Mushroom Woman, I want to run to you. Of course, she's a trans, that's why she's attracted to it. Best character creator yet. No, they don't. Let's see what it says. Need to skip a bit. I don't want to know this romance option. Oh, what's this? Hang on a sec. Before that, where does it says? Where does it says? One of the envoys shown off the name for the player character in Avowed, like Toph in Baldur's Gate 3, answers the question, what if Taylor Swift was a flower goddess from a mushroom planet? There are other delicate creatures too, but also more rugged offerings and creative monstrosity in the mix as well. This is a sign of an excellent character creator. An excellent character creator is often a sign of an excellent game. No, genius, it's not. It only works because it fits your narrative. That's the reason why you like Dragon Age Veilguard. Yes. There are plenty of good examples, then bad ones. Typically, the ability to dedicate so much time on getting finer details of a character creator's right comes from a game that is ready well ahead of schedule. Therefore, more polished than we perhaps expect from AAA games these days. It's very obvious Cyberpunk 2077 cuts corners. We're down to trying to hit a launch that proved fatally unrealistic. Avowed bumping itself back from late 2024 into early 2025 have given it the extra time it needed to make everything perfect. At the very least, it will make something perfect. For now, that's enough. She's not gonna say the controversy where Matt Hansen just ignored everything and just want to make Elon Musk mad and doesn't know that Avowed is going to fail. Which I have to say, if one of your art directors say that, that's a surefire sign your game is going to fail. Stacey Henley is not going to acknowledge that. That game will fail. Nobody wants to acknowledge it. These journals, they won't acknowledge it. So, Phantom Blade Zero, 20 hours, that's a lot. But more importantly, what I like about is the boss fight. I mean, honestly, I always wanted to have a boss fight where I can continue forward. Because every game that we play, we normally have to restart the cutscene all over again, skip it, and then fight the boss right from the start. So, it is good that Phantom Blade Zero is doing something very new. I don't know if done before. No, wait, I don't think it's done before. I think Phantom Blade Zero is the first one. No one has ever done this kind of thing. Everybody's gonna love it. Seriously, you can continue where you defeat that boss or where the progress stops. So that is a good feature. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It remains to be seen. Now, system requirement, I'm not certain how much, so I'm gonna have to upgrade. But hopefully the graphics is not that, or at least in the mid tier, so that I can at least play it on mid settings, hopefully. But Avowed will fail and it will not make it. I'd be shocked if Avowed managed to be cancelled because Obsidian Entertainment is in California and California is still run by Governor Gavin Newsom, or perhaps hopefully Trump just changed the new governor or got himself a new nominee for the governor of California, but that remains to be seen. So until now, Avowed is probably dead on arrival, and Phantom Blade Zero, still a long way. Hopefully they'll release something. Year of the Snake, and they're gonna do bangers. And also, here's another question. Tell me something, Western AAA. To all of you, how long do you think will it last as you continue to shoo away your customers to the east? Because the eastern devs, they're eating your lunch. How long do you think will last? If you keep ignoring it, the money is gonna go to the east, or they're gonna go to the indie. That's just how it is. You can't keep continuing to do this virtue signaling. It will fail eventually.
Your might on the battlefield proved most impressive. With a little more training, you will be right up there with me in no time.
So leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-woke detected, or you just want to see me play games. Visit my second and third channel up here or link in the description.